What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy with JMed's Brick Clicks. I got the crane in the city. We're going to set it up. We're going to mess around with the monorail. I got the old crane set up down there, the one that was too short the last time. So we're going to get this big boy out. We'll lift the monorail up, maybe play around and see what all we can lift with this new crane. So let's get started. All right, well, I added the old style crane, the very first one I got back in the 80s. It's not really going to do much with this case. Maybe it's just crowd control or traffic control. So it's just parked there just for show. Man, so like a 35-year difference. We go from this to that. Man, let's come around. Oh yeah, we got the Johnny on the spot. On the spot. We'll bring you up top and we'll come around. And lo and behold, we got a proper crane now that's going to hold the monorail, which has people in it because, sure, we're doing a rescue. Now, in a previous video, I used that crane, the one that came out, was that 2024? I think that came out early last year. Maybe even 2 years ago, for all I know. Didn't hold up. You can see almost all the way extended. It's just short, and then with the weight, yeah, I think this actually extends higher than what this is, but since we're already at least five studs above the monorail track, I don't need to go any taller. So what we're going to do, we're going to swing this back around, and we'll swing it just so you can see. Yeah, tight fit. If you got a Lego City, tight fit, tight fit. If you're using road plates or the new road plate system, yeah, it's probably not going to work unless you added extra sidewalks, extra lines and stuff, because, yeah, that's not going to work. Oh, yeah, there's our toilet right on scene. So let's bring this over. Really like this. I think I'm going to add maybe a couple other videos throughout the next several months using this crane, see what I can lift. I want to see what the lift capacity is because you can see the counterweights on it, and those are just bricks. They're not any of the good like counterweights that are in that really big Technic set that's what, $600 or $700 that actually has the real weights. Some of the Lego boats from the late 80s, early 90s had those lead weights. I think they're 2x6 by, I want to say 2 bricks tall. But they're just lead weights, but they're bricks with plastic coating over them just to make the back of the boat, buoyant. And yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't even know what those cost. I've got a couple of those because I've got a couple boats. But anyway, yeah, those would be ideal for your counterweights. Might need to try that. We'll see what those cost on Bricklink to see if they're even worth getting. But yeah, there we go. So the issue is trying to film this is our wheels are right there. And let's see what this does. Okay, that's going to bring it down. I'll try to get it on film. All right, so there he's there. But because I can't do it with just one hand and this track, it's like that, the wheel piece has to be lined up perfect. And we just came off the hook. So we just got to connect that together. We'll swing the boom around just to get it out of the way. And there we go. So we are all set. I'm going to bring you around to the other side over there just so you get a view from a different angle. All right, so it's street view. A little hard to see. You can see the crane hook moving back and forth, just a little bit of reference. And yeah, the fireplace over there with the light show going on. Don't mind that, how distracting as it is. So there we go. we've got our monorail back on. I know with our train over here, we've done this before with the caboose. I might try that in a future video. The actual train itself, the locomotive, we might try that. Yeah, this locomotive, because it does have the engine on there on the bottom, or the motor itself. Maybe not the tender bike, the tender's not really anything, but yeah, the train itself. I'm curious, I'm sure it'll pick it up. I just wonder how high it will pick it up. So it might be a good, that's probably the heaviest thing in my city that's not a building. I'm going through all the structures. None of the tractors really weigh that much. I mean, the other crane might be the next heaviest thing in the city, at least right now. Turtle van, nah. Maybe one of the other train cars? I don't know. I've got plenty of other vehicles and stuff on the shelves, the bigger tractors. I mean, plenty of other stuff to test, so I'm not in any shortage on that. So yeah, there might be a little bit of a series, just off and on. Throw some things in there, just to see what this thing can do. Do you guys have that crane set? Let me know. Have you tested it with anything? If not, maybe it'll give you an idea. If you're still here, still listening, thanks for watching. I appreciate you watching this long. Check out the other videos. We got all kinds of stuff. We got lots of farm stuff coming up. I know that's bread and butter, at least for a while, for my channel, and still is. There's still a pretty good following just for the farm-related builds and custom builds, so we got plenty of stuff coming up in the future. And with that being said, I'll leave it there and say thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.